Hey YouTube, welcome to another video. Now today I'm going to be doing something of a different type of video that I honestly did not expect myself to be doing. Today we're going to be doing my first ever reaction video, I guess. Today I'm going to be reacting to Donald Duck's most recent video, which is the most expensive cars ever. Now, you guys know me, I am a huge car fan in real life. I'm a huge supercar geek, I'm a huge all of that for any type of car. So today we're gonna be reacting to this video, and I'll give some like my opinions slash facts about these cars. Keep in mind, I have reacted to this video before, so I obviously know like what cars in what place and such. But I'll still give my overall opinions and give you guys like some general layouts about like what the car's like, what engine it is, what if it's like electric, hybrid, or gasoline type, all of that. All those info, I'll try my best to explain in like the most detailed possible. And again, like I said, just because I'm a car fan does not mean I know like what type of stroke engine it is, what type of gearbox it does, etc. I don't know all that. Okay, so if you're trying to critique me based on this, you're looking at the wrong person. I'm a huge fan of aesthetics, so yeah. Forgive me because I will be coughing a little bit in this video, so yeah, let's just get this started. Let's go full screen right here. Let's go. Okay, obviously, by the judging by the quality. Okay, yeah, I need to turn on my quality. It's kind of like trash. Obviously, this is 3 years ago, so obviously it's not gonna be like lifted like to today's expectations. If I do find the video from this user Felix Tens, if I do find a video that's like current on like the same topic, I'll do a reaction video on that one if this ever gets like blow up, I guess. But anyways, enough talking. Let's get this video started. Yeah, you already know some of this. Yeah, yeah. Already did all those. Let's go. Let's skip this intro because you guys. I'll leave. I'll even link the video in the original, just in down in the video description below, and in the pinned comment as well. So yeah. All right, let's go. Okay, we're starting off with one of, if not the coolest cars that the US have made. Yes, fun fact, this is a car from the United States. Shout out to USSC. Yeah, every single price here will be USD. So if you guys think it's like, oh no, what about Canadian dollars? What about euros? Don't worry, this is all USD for this video. Obviously, if you live in other countries, you'll probably have to convert a little bit. Unfortunately, I'm not the guy to ask. So, yeah. To those who are like outside the US, I'm sorry for not getting your prices right. So, but this will be mainly based on USD. So, yeah. 1.5 to 1.8. Donald just casually like, bro, kill me. Why? Why is this car so expensive? Right. 0.5 million? We are not joking you because this is a concept car. Because concept cars are very expensive and they're only limited. So. Yes. I'm pretty sure that's without options and it's used. Actually, no, I think used cars are like more expensive nowadays. Again, correct me in the comments if you guys do react to this video. Yeah, SSC, I gotta give it to you. That's a lot better than what you guys did in 2011. Yes, they did made a SSC Tuatara back in 2011, but I'm pretty sure nobody noticed it until SSC decides to come back with the same exact model 9 years later. I say 9 years because this car actually came back in 2020. maybe 2019 because like it says that it was fuck. Sorry. I was gonna say that like this car came back in 2020, maybe early 2019 because this car was in production then. So yeah. Yeah, as the video states. But to me, in my mind, I feel like it's 2020. But then again, I'm not the best reliable source of info, so again, yeah. 300 miles for $1.5? God damn. Jesus freaking Christ. Bro, SSC. Yo, okay, you made a pretty cheap car, actually. That's actually pretty cheap in like today's standards. I know it may not seem like pretty cheap because like $1 million, but seriously, take a look at like today's expensive cars. They go a lot slower than what this thing can do. Also, I don't know about how much horsepower each car contains. I'm just gonna do like an estimate. I'm going to guess that this car's horsepower is probably around 1,000 horsepower. Again, if you guys want to like correct me in the comments, go ahead. Yeah, yeah, yep. I can't either. Good job, FSC. That makes sense. Yeah. Maybe if you're rich enough, Donald, and if it doesn't end like its production year, because like keep in mind, all of these cars I'm pretty sure are concept cars, so obviously there will be there's like a production year that like it'll go. Concept cars they usually take within like 1 to 6 years. Usually, I think the longest is for a production car is probably like it kind of depends really. So again, I'm not the best info to ask. So yeah. Oh boy, W Motors Fender Super Sport. I have not forgotten this car. I gotta shout you out, W Motors. Yo, good job on making a freaking aesthetically beautiful car. Like, really? How can you say no to a freaking machine like this? It's so cool. Yeah, it's a bit expensive than the other one, but literally, the aesthetics. You cannot say that this is literally so trash. Yeah. Yeah, shout out W Motors, everyone. Yeah, all of these cars are limited, Donald. 245? Okay, that's a yikes. Again, I know we're like trying to like rank them, but like $1.6 million for a 245 mile per hour car. That's a big yikes. That's yeah, yeah. Correction, 1 million, Donald. Yeah, people are into speedy cars nowadays. Personally, if I was you, personally, I don't care what car it is as long as it's like, hey, I just like it. So yeah. Yeah, on the video it says that it's a successor to the W Motors Lycan Hyperstore. That is true because the Lycan actually was the first car produced from W Motors all the way back in 2011, maybe 2010, maybe sometime before that. And then 6 years later, they decide to come back strong with this car, which gotta hand it to them. It's one of the best hypercars out there. I don't know if it's street legal in the U.S. I think it is, maybe. Don't take my word for it, but if it is street legal, if I find this in the future, I'll say that like freaking my life is good. I like it. Don't we all? Because everyone likes speedy cars. Well, unlike me, I'm like I don't care what car. Like I said, there we go. Christ. Yeah. Mhm. Quick FYI, this is 1 million. Actually, wait, no. I'm done. It is 100. It is 100K. I'm stupid. Whoops! Casual mistake by me. Yep, it is a. It is another U.S. brand car. Once again, shout out USA. 301. Okay, okay. I mean, I shouldn't be too surprised because Hennessy has made like the Venom GT, which is like the older generation of this car, the F5, and that thing was like one of like if not the fastest car for like a little bit. So I shouldn't be too surprised by Hennessy. So yeah, still 300 miles, 301 miles per hour. Jeez. Okay, Hennessy, you got my interest already. Fun fact: this is actually a hybrid car. No, 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 no. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Wrong info. It's actually an electric car. Actually, I noticed because Asphalt 9 has this car in game, which like I believe it was releasing like an update involving electric or like electricity or whatever. That's how I got. That's how I figured out that this car is electric. Yeah. Don't we all? 301 freaking miles? Yeah. Anyone would buy this. Yeah, definitely. Honestly, I don't really blame them because seriously, 301 miles? Imagine everyone having that. Jesus, it would all we would be like speeding over speed limits, all that. Oh boy, I actually know this car also from Asphalt 8 and 9 because this car is also featured. I think this car's from Australia. Again, I could be wrong on this. Actually, I'm probably wrong. But if you guys know Zenvo and you guys know like what country it is, please let me know in the comments. It's probably not Australian, but in my mind, I always think it is. So yeah, I believe this is a V8 engine car because in Asphalt 8, before they changed the engine stuff, BS whatever nowadays, this car originally was a V8 car. That's all I remember. Yeah. Yeah, Donald, about that theory of you saying it's going to increase by 100K every car, yeah, that's false now. And do keep in mind the prices they're rounded up, so yeah. So it's if you want the real price, you probably have to like search it up on Google in order to see it. Aesthetics wise, it's not bad, but I feel like the Fender so far has taken the crown of aesthetics. Jesus. DS1 GT. This was electric. I thought all this time it was a hybrid. Who cares? But 233 miles. That's a big yikes. But you know what? Who am I to judge? Or the A spot, I think. That was the F5. Actually, wait, no, the F5 is actually a lot more expensive, so obviously I know why you say that. Of course, you know damn well this card would be in this. Honestly, not surprising to me either because Koenigsegg Regera has been like, if not one of the fastest cars for like a while now. Debuting back in 2016, but then I realized the car in like 3 years after, which is 2019. I'm still mad that this car is not in the Hot Wheels line. Come on, Hot Wheels, when are you gonna release this? You released it just going into the Jera already. Why not this car? Okay, enough about Hot Wheels. You guys are not here for that. That's for another video. Anyways, let's go back to the Regera. Yeah, it's a lot of cash. And correct me if I'm wrong, I believe this car is a hybrid. So yeah, yeah, yep. It even says it in the video, a plug-in hybrid car. Yep, 255 miles. I actually thought it'd actually go a lot faster. No offense, but still, one of the best cars from Koenigsegg, hands down. I wish this was still in Hot Wheels, but you know what? Again, like I said, this is not about a Hot Wheels video. This is about me reacting. So we are going to skip this. All right, moving on. Did I need this? Never mind. Yeah. Sad fact, I think this car is also no longer in production because, like, I searched Wikipedia again. I know you guys are gonna start typing controversial comments. Wikipedia's not a good source. Why are you using it? Again, I get it. I know Wikipedia is not a reliable source. I just found it on it. I was like, wait, seriously? They actually stopped producing this thing? I was like, man, that sucks. This car is one of the best. Again, it might still be in production. I don't know, but all I know for sure is that I saw it from like Wikipedia themselves. Again, do not ask why I checked it on Wikipedia. Okay, do not. And also, if you are curious, I was just bored. That's why. Yeah. Yeah, we know this car, everyone. Everyone should know what this car is. It's fun fact, just like the Regera, it's also a hybrid car, and I believe this car is also the spin-off version of the Regera. The spin-off version fact, I don't know if that's completely true, but all I know for sure is that this is a hybrid car. Also, also another hilarious fact. I don't know how many facts I'll say about this car, but people would always mess up the pronunciation of this car. Some people would say Jesko or Jesko. Personally, for me, I've always called it Jesko ever since I've like talked about this car. I would always say Jesko, but obviously the correct pronunciation is Jesko because it's Swedish. So for those clarifying that it's Jesko or Jesko, just to clarify, it is called Jesko. To me, I call it Jesco. Obviously, I'm in the wrong, but still, sexy as hell, freaking Koenigsegg. 3 million? We just jumped like 900K. Like we just said, oh, here's the Regera at 2.1 mil, and then here's a Jesco at like 3 mil. That's a big jump from Koenigsegg right there. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. uh huh. Fun fact, this is another fun fact. I don't know if this will be the last fun fact for this car, but if it isn't, then you're just gonna have to deal with it. This is actually a track only car, but it's actually street legal. What does that mean, you may ask? Well, this track isn't. Well, track only cars are only intended to be like on racetracks and stuff. However, there are certain track only cars that are actually street legal. So you can see this car like on the road, despite it being only limited towards like track only cars. So hey, again, I don't know if that's true, but if it is, hey, thank you Koenigsegg for making such an amazing freaking car. That's like track only to be a street legal. Again, I don't know if that's true. Correct me in the comments. But if it is true, thank you Koenigsegg. Thank you. And even if it's false, still thank you for making this car. It's one of the best. Yeah, that is true. Mm-hmm. Maybe if you get 3 mil, then yeah. Yeah. I love how the video pronunciation said yes go. I know you guys have to rewind it, but yeah. Okay, next one, Aston Martin Valkyrie. We all know this car from Aston Martin. It's actually one of their more recent cars that they published to the real world. Some facts about this car that I think it's correct. Again, don't take my word for it, but this is based on what I thought of. This car is actually based off the Aston Martin Valhalla, which is actually, I'm pretty sure, not released yet until 2024. So this is basically the early version of the Valhalla, basically. So I guess you could call this the beta Valhalla. And also, this is also another track only car, just like the Jesco, that's also street legal. So yeah, two facts that are probably incorrect, but if it is right, then yay. $3.2 million. Jeez. Yeah. Honestly, I don't really blame people for calling this ugly because it doesn't look that great, in my honest opinion. But I will admit, Aston Martin, you make a lot of very decent models. This is more on the ass side, but still pretty decent. I like it. Here's the racing version for those who are very curious of how it would look. Yep. What he just said is true. This car is another track car that's also usable in Street Legal. 150? Dang. I'm curious on like if the Valhalla ever gets released. I'm curious on what the price is for that one, but we'll see. You do realize that these are concept cars, right? There's obviously going to be a limited number of them. Donald, like I said, yeah. 250? Yikes. Actually, no, my all-time favorite Aston Martin casting or like model that they made, the Aston Martin Vulcan. Actually, I think it goes a lot slower than this car. So you know what? Who am I to judge? Sorry. Yeah, we all know this. Everyone knows it. And if you guys don't know, it's Bugatti, guys. Bugatti Chiron Sport. Everyone would like a Bugatti, honestly. Like, okay, in the comment section below, let's be real. You guys want this car. You know what? Hell, even I would like it. But we know they're expensive as hell. 3.4 mil, not surprised. Fun fact, the engine for this one is a hybrid, and this is actually the only car's engine I know. It's actually a W16 engine because I saw an old Erich Cheese God video, shout out to him, and he said that this car actually uses a W16 or something like that. All I know for sure is that the Bugatti Veyron, which is the older version of the Bugatti, and its predecessor, I think that's what the term is. It should be, yeah. This car's predecessor uses the same engine. That's all I know, I'm pretty sure. But what is true is that it is a hybrid and it's W16. That's all I know. Doesn't everyone? 261 miles. Okay, it's not the fastest thing in the world, but hey, you know what? I'd still take it in. Everyone does. Come on. We know damn well that it is true. And if you guys are saying that you don't like Bugatti, that is a big red lie. Yep. High suspension, actually. Oh boy. Pagani. If you guys don't know, Pagani's actually not street legal in the US. Any Pagani model whatsoever, it's not street legal in the US. So I'm already like, like I could care less, but Pagani makes some pretty decent products, even though it's just kind of like copy, paste, all that. 3.5? Jesus Christ! Okay, Huayra. Jeez. I hate that Pagani cars are not street legal in the US. It actually just sucks balls because like it's so cool. Like, are you kidding me? Why is this not street legal? Jesus. Also, shout out to my boy Sires for posting a video. I'll review that off camera, of course. Anyways, 238 miles. Are you okay? How is this thing like $3 million and still cannot go as fast as like a freaking Bugatti? Yikes. Okay, I forgot. Like I said, I would do like how much horsepower, all that. I skipped a bunch of cars. So you know what? We'll start from the Lycan. I think this one's like 800 horsepower. Again, do not take the horsepower thing like seriously. This is just based on what I think. Hennessy maybe like 1,000 plus. Zenvo maybe like 800 around like the Lycan. Regera, it's 1,500 actually, because I saw that from an old ACG video. She's God, shout out to you. Jesco, I feel like it should be the same amount of horsepower as the Regera, since, like I said, it's kind of like a spin off to it. So 1.5. Valkyrie, I feel like it's 1,000 horsepower. The Chiron, surprisingly, the Chiron actually has less horsepower than the Regera. So maybe around 1,000, maybe 1,200. And for the Pagani, I don't know. I feel like maybe 1,000 as well. So yeah. But still, 238? That's a big yikes. No. 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 238. I'm dead. Yeah. And our number one spot, the Lamborghini Cyan, which honestly pretty surprised me because like I forgot about it being like 2 years ago and such, but still, this was the number one choice in 2020. I mean, sure, okay, fine, it was still released at its time, and it's all in production as well. But still, this car took the number one spot of the most expensive production car to date in 2020. That's insane. Okay, some controversial opinion. People do not like the color of this car or like the model and like the wheels. Personally, to me, I think this car is one of the best ones that Lamborghini has done. Is it enough to beat the Centenario that they made in 2016? We'll see. But the Cyan is one of by far the coolest cars that they've made. Like literally, it takes a lot of dedication to make like the front. Like the front lights, that's unique as hell. Like hands down. And I actually do have a Hot Wheels replica version of this because a good friend of mine actually bought it on Amazon, which was like 18 bucks. But yeah, shout out to you, good friend. And if you're curious on who it was, it's actually an IG user. I'll leave the link in the video description along with this reaction video as well. So yeah, how much is this? 3.6. Yo, okay, Lamborghini. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Look at this. Hexagonal headlights that aren't even that symmetrical. That's freaking unique. The exhaust pipe is also pentagonal. Or maybe it's a hexagon. I don't know. I feel like it's. No, it's actually a hexagon. I'm dumb. It's the same thing as the freaking the taillights. If this is not unique to you guys, I don't know what is. Okay? Yeah, it was like before 2020 hit. Well, I can't have this car in real life since I'm broke as hell, but hey, at least I have the hobbyist variant. That's a W for me. Also, thank you to my good friend for actually buying it. 217 miles. Jeez. Oh my god. 217. Alright, guys, so I gotta stop the recording because my recording session's about to end. So, yeah. I'll do like another continuation of this, like, and all that. I'll do another part of